Hello and welcome, Michael here from For Your Home and For Your Home Rentals. Today I'm together here in Calanova Golf area together with
Patrick Murray. Good to see you again, Mike.
I'm very pleased, and I'm very pleased that you had time here to show up for this little interview. Patrick, could you tell me a little bit about your journey to find this property here in La Cala?
Sure.
Right next to the golf course.
Sure, absolutely. So my wife and I came out here a couple of years ago with some friends from Canada, and it was, for most of us, it was our first trip here. And I have to say, we fell in love with the place right away. We were in near Calanova, which is not too far from Mijas, and whether it's the 320 days of sunshine a year, no rain in July and August, relatively cheap alcohol prices versus Canada, golf courses everywhere, and being able to walk down to the ocean just made this place, we fell in love with it, and started looking for a property on the internet over the course of about 12 months, just looking at different areas and different properties, and having met Michael back in 2022, and the postings that you would make online and showing different properties just gave us the bug, and so after about 12 months we landed on the perfect spot, and we were able to use Michael to help us purchase a property, which ended up being jackpot for my wife and I and a lot of our friends.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. Patrick, what kind of property did you search, and what made this feel like the right one?
It's a good question, Mike. So initially we started looking at townhouses and condos, and I guess being not able to live here all year round, at least not myself, my spouse perhaps could, but so we decided to focus on the condo for a bunch of different reasons. You've got the indoor-outdoor pool, you've got the amenities, the gym, just a much lower cost, if you will, in terms of maintenance and so on when you're not here 12 months a year. So that was the main focus. So I guess here you call them apartments.
Yeah.
In Canada we call them condos, but at the end of the day we purchased a penthouse across from Calanova Golf Course, and every day we go for a walk in the mountains, and we say to ourselves, we can't imagine ever selling this place until we pass away. That's how much we love it here.
Yeah, I'm very happy to hear that, and yeah, look, the view behind it's really nice area here. Patrick, we spoke a little bit about your journey here. Would you recommend our service here in For Your Home to others, and why?
I think this is probably the most important part of the interview, I would say, or the discussion. We came here 2 years ago, and many people rent places on Airbnb or other websites that it's very impersonal, and there's no human connection. But we had the privilege of renting a huge place in Calanova that Michael is still looking after today for some clients outside of the country, and it was the most unbelievable experience for the 6 or 8 people that were there during the 10 days. Never have we been greeted and treated in such a white glove manner as what Michael did, and there's so many things I could get into, and it would take too long during this interview. But when you show up somewhere and you get greeted treated the way we did, it's the most incredible experience, and it just makes you realize the human connection is so important. So I think if you're looking for a property in Spain, you don't have a choice. Give Michael a quick call, and you'll be convinced in 10 minutes that he's the guy that you need to deal with. The consummate professional, and integrity through the roof, and I think those are the type of things you need when you're dealing with someone to purchase a property.
Thank you a lot, and it was a pleasure. It was in La Luna we met each other a few years ago, so I remember it. Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah,
really,
same here.
Really nice.
Yep.
Patrick, is there anything else you would like to share about this experience purchasing a property together with For Your Home and me?
Sure. I think one aspect is tremendously important. In real estate, everyone has the moniker location, and being, looking for properties outside the country for close to a year across websites, and eventually talking to you, we came across a property, my wife and I, that we thought was actually perfectly appropriate for us, not far from here, and we're coming close to leaving a deposit on this place without even having visited the property. But Michael had the courtesy to bring his drone and go give us another perspective as to where the sun was coming from, right out of the east, and in the wintertime where the sun was going to be. And for for multiple reasons, my wife and I know we wouldn't have been happy with this place because we're sun fanatics and we wouldn't have had the sun during the whole year that we would have wanted, versus a place like Ipanema here where we have the terraces on both sides. So the point of the whole story is the location is important, and you need to find a real estate agent that's going to be looking out for you versus trying to make some quick money, because it's tremendously important, as you know, to find the right spot. And that's what Michael helped us do.
Yeah, I'm happy that you were remembering me in the last minute before you left the deposit on the other one down there, for sure.
So were we. Yeah.
Now you ended up with sea view, mountain view, golf view, and walking distance to Calanova Golf.
Exactly.
What more can you ask for?
Yeah. I think we've got everything here, along with the mountains in the back where we can go hiking and biking, and highly recommend the Mijas area for proximity to the airport, to amenities, the beach, and lots of great chiringuitos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Patrick, once again, thank you a lot for your time, and I'm happy to see you here in the future.
Likewise, thank you.